Whether it's an orifice or a face, Antes makes a cream for it. And I can't think of a better opening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Outer World 2. Bon.
You want freedom of choice. You want Anti's choice.
Pea-free nuts. Those are my favorite kind.
I must ask you to hold
Consume
still.
in peace, and we won't have a problem. Takes all sorts. Stop that scrounging around.
I did find out that as long as nobody sees you stealing, you're not stealing. So we will be changing up the gameplay a little bit. Well, I steal everything I can as long as nobody sees me. I thought it would be like that because it is like that in most of the RPGs, but I wasn't 100% sure. And I did get busted stealing things right in front of other people, and so we'll be making adjustments.
Introducing Anti's new line. Energy drinks for the discerning consumer. Anti-Fizzle.
Told my manager a man is not a slice of nanner, Mr. Overby. Then I said, I am more
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries. And sometimes they're... Well, don't you look thirsty? For fulfillment... Oh, right. Absent-minded. What'll it be, stranger? Pick your poison. And I am mostly not being literal there.
Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Everything looks clean enough, so I guess you're doing a good job.
Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
How many other jobs have you had with Auntie's Choice?
Well, let's see. Before this, I was auxiliary assistant, then dehydrant rehydrator, then apprentice hireling. That was my big break with Auntie after we were liberated. However, I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency.
What's up, Eric?
Never
Dubs,
picked up those skills
Mongrel?
in my 50
How
years
you
as
be doing?
Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Do you know how to get around the security protocols on the drone terminal?
Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone operator. Just enter this code and you should be able to circumvent any lockouts.
You just saved me a huge headache.
Thank you for making me feel like a vital cog in the system again. Well, now I better get back to cleaning. The only good employee is a useful one after all.
Greg, Ninja, Joni, hola, hola. Eric, if I hadn't already said yet.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink.
Entrails, fresh organs, salt tuna skin, nanopeels, and tobacco husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And Buck-in Extra Bar to share with a chum.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
This one goes out to all those aspiring of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
The flavor and the taste you can't top from that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims.
Stealing so much is fun, fun, fun. Like apologies letter if your kid gets killed.
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you pre-marked as a casualty. Do you know how many forms I've had to fill out on your behalf?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork? If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Forget him, join me. I've got a bed with snacks and just a little residual trauma. Or minister let in his fixture graph, then you won't doubt her efficiency ever again. Let's go for number 3.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I
Boom,
suppose
Jack,
that is no
Mark,
longer my
Steven,
concern.
me,
Now,
Cowan,
where were we?
Dame, Ace,
Oh, yes.
Irk,
I can tell you are a person
Shadow
of
Jesse
action,
Wood,
and I
Jose
need the
Greg,
aid of
goddamn,
such a
lot of
person
y'all
in
joined up
Westport.
there.
Perhaps
Ninja Joni
you
here.
may be willing to work with me?
Yo,
Though,
yo,
of course,
dubs.
I would care to hear what you wish of Paradise Island first. Best to help another while helping oneself. Tisk tisk. I appreciate your devotion to remaining mum, but I simply cannot work with a freelancer who I do not intimately understand.
Need to get into Vox Relay.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. Though I should warn you that if you choose to do so, Commander Carr shall not be pleased and will likely refuse to work with you herself. Westport is
What's
a
your
shell
plan?
of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yeasayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
I've been there. Place has one foot in the grave or in the ocean.
Yes, it is a grim place. But the Protectorate hangers-on who remain there are anything but inclined to move on. Converting Westport's subjects will teach us much about the Protectorate mind. How it solves problems, what it desires, how it can be swayed. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
Why is converting Westport subjects so important?
Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
I thought you were a marketing specialist, or is that just for show?
Shh, not so loud. The hat can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf.
Even a go-getter like me needs advice from time to time.
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the naysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie.
Say no more, I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, Gentle Person's Oxonian.
I wouldn't mind being a little bit more fashionable. You're on Melver Street.
Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
Before I go, is this town armed? Am I gonna have to shoot my way in?
While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town. Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe.
If Paradise Island is that dangerous, you should have given me some guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Don't come crying to me if all the refugees are killed by Raptidons on the way here. See ya.
All done in there? Was hoping we could chat. Hope that little dust-up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's Choice.
She sounds like Aquafina. Huh. Anyway, you got a deal. Nice sales pitch. Do your services come with a 5-year warranty too? Why in the void would you want to go back to Auntie's Choice?
Oh, it was perfect.
No, thanks. I already have a sidekick. You got a deal.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
That much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship. I didn't mean me, but all right. I see where your head's at. Keep safe out there.
After you.
Sorry, Niles. I need the healer.
Juliana. Oh, my Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. Then at least we shall be together.
performance review for an employee that sucks.
appreciate you agreeing to help, but the arm's itching something fierce. Ready to do away with it. We ought to head to Doc Tinsley's, quickly if we can. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander? How personal are we talking? Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best.
Decided by who?
My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. I put 2 and 2 together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage.
Where's your company now?
Oh, that information is outside my purview. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right.
Sounds like you miss him.
Of course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand.
Alright,
No
let's
use
get
to-
up. Let's go ahead and do that and get you fixed up.
Hello again. Was there something you... Oh, Inez! You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
It's great news. Inez is not afraid to fix her graph. She says you can help.
Ah, that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
I can see why Inez trusts you. I don't think anyone else in Etty's choice gives a damn.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here, but perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with, though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens.
Let her continue.
The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
And the second candidate?
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
Since the cave is so close to Vox Relay, will we have to worry about the Protectorate troops? This isn't the matriarch the Protectorate have been talking about, is it? Any ideas how to kill it?
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
Kill the creatures, chop off the parts, seems straightforward enough.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, Law guide you both out there.
Gracias. I'll take help from any and every higher power at this point. Alright then.
You see any drones? Don't feel shy about bringing them down. Merciful law, is this? Tell me you did not steal my performance review, soldier. We could be court-martialed for even looking. No, I am not gonna look. I'll wait for the reviews to be distributed along the proper channels, and... Oh, hell. This is worse than the last one. Promotion denied? No, this has to be a mistake. How can Officer Carr claim I don't understand supply and demand regarding shifting market urgency? That's unfair.
You lowered injury and death incident by 15%. That has to count for something.
And that lowered our burial fees. Carr clearly doesn't understand my value, but you do. Well, the next review period's right around the corner. Suppose it's never too late to tidy up my reputation. Take this for your trouble. While I learn my lesson, you might as well profit off my shortcomings. Better now that you've thinned the herd of drones. Or would you call that a swarm? Either way, real shame about my performance review. I thought I was doing better. Not according to Carr, at least.
switch Sims flipped into drones to turn them friendly. I hope it sticks.
Swear that terminal deducted years from my life. Would have thought you had more important things to do than stick around here.
Well, now how am I gonna pay off my bar tab?
Don't go into that cheap
Do
saloon
me a
if you got a
kindness
lick of
and go
gumption.
see off.
They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? There's nothing to do with my work. It's very short of the fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So who are you rooting for in the tossball leagues this season? Tossball? I mean tossball. You know, weekend zones, foot goals, offside hugs, hackers, tenders, hangers.
Had this even the slightest scintilla of success? Is it my destiny to fail? I do not seem to care. I don't think I'll ever get accustomed to these liberated death contraptions.
Stop blaming the wind. Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not. The soldiers before you are former Protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day. I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits? You do have a certain confidence about you that is presently absent in these recruits. Very well, I'll allow you to speak with them. Don't make me regret this. Attention trainees, guns down. That means you too, Simpson. We have a guest who has a few words to share.
You have something to say to us?
When you hold that gun, remember what you're fighting for.
Wait, I know this one. Low overhead and competitive prices.
No, you're fighting for the person next to you.
Consider your fellow troopers as siblings in arms, trustworthy, reliable. They are not, as we have discussed, meat shields.
All right. Do seem to recall a discussion like that now that you mention it.
Just remember, aim your sight ahead of where your target's headed.
Precisely. Anticipate, then react. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then prove it, trainees! Weapons at the ready! And fire! Well done, trainees! Well done! It appears your words have had their intended effect. Oh, thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. As I suspect they would riot if I let you leave without a reward. Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's thanks. Plan willing, I will have as much success deploying your wisdom with my next batch of recruits.
Damn right.
Capital shot, recruit.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right in the box.
Be right back. We are back.
There's a beast out there just waiting to yield up its vitals to a grafting table. I'd like to begin the hunt soon. If it's... much all at once.
It's been nice knowing you.
Confronting threats.
Minor spatial anomaly detected ahead. Combat protocols. Emergency protocol syringes primed.
I is the enemy!
Initializing. Resuming Prabal control patrol. Please stand clear. Awaiting hostilities. Please stand by until hostilities commence. Awaiting hostilities. Please stand by until hostilities commence. Hostile detected. Awaiting hostilities. Please stand by until hostilities commence. Awaiting hostilities. Please stand by until hostilities commence.
Standing by with life support.
business.
Talked about upgrading a bot out there. I think it's the one that's helping us.
Close proximity to a rift is likely to be lethal. Please monitor your distance.
Hey, that's my chip. Cool. Companion mod kits. Neat. That used all my shit. Boo.
Updating ship roster to reflect the addition of Trooper Silong. Reminder: Earth Directorate agents are not allowed to participate in paid promotions funded by corporations. Furthermore, any opinions expressed in favor of product are the agent's own and do not reflect the opinions of the Earth Directorate. Readying database.
Assessment of the crew.
Which member of the Incognito would you like assessed?
How do you think that was
Agent
doing?
Ibarra has resumed regular exercise and no longer requires hourly provocation to move. These are all strong indicators of improved mental health.
Niles really wasn't doing well,
Agent
was he?
Ibarra's lack of motion was becoming a cause for concern. However, this unit maintains full confidence in his resiliency and current combat readiness.
Thoughts on Inez?
Grafts are known to cause pain and discomfort due to dry, flaky skin and restricted blood flow, among other issues. While Trooper Silong has declined this unit's offer of therapeutic palpation, she has allowed for a humidifier to be installed in her quarters. For now, Trooper Silong's overall health outcome remains uncertain. Continued monitoring is advised. This unit...
Abandoned desalination plant because of Grabbles.
Oh, Lucy. What am I gonna do if something terrible happens to you? I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine, do you?
I'm no expert, but I might be able to help. Medicine? You mean you're trying to help that thing? Sorry, I don't know much about craft travel craters in general. Number one.
So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to 2 words. Purpleberry Crunch.
The cereal?
Yeah. I brought a box from that fancy new shop in town, and Lucy... Oh, this is Lucy, by the way. Little Lucy became fully frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. The box says they're packed with healthy preservatives, so it's gotta be good for you, right? But I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me.
Okay, I'll help her, but you have to promise never to feed her breakfast cereal again.
I promise. I swear it on every precious egg we've got growing in our incubator. Any help you can offer is more than I've been able to do for her so far. And I'd be grateful for the try.
Lucy the Crabble lies on the side of her shell. She makes a feeble attempt to move but doesn't manage to get anywhere, and settles for gurgling weakly instead. I gurgled. Even to the untrained eye, she is obviously very ill. Feed Lucy more Purpleberry Crunch. No, expand trauma kit. You aren't really an expert on Crabbles or their digestive tracts, but you're willing to give it a try. 3 stomachs really. You take a few key components out of the trauma kit. Normally used to help you humans, similar symptoms. Incredibly, after a few seconds, Lucy starts to move around a bit, and you hear what can be only a gurgle of relief.
She looks fine.
Lucy seems keen on sticking with you. Anytime you move away, Lucy makes some sad gravel noises. Do you make Lucy a pet and send her to your ship? I want to take her. I am accepting Lucy as a pet. Lucy clacks with joy and skitters off towards the ship. It seems like a long way for such a small crowd to go, but Lucy is nothing if not determined. Hopefully no one left any Purpleberry Crunch out. Ship pets. Visit your ship and interact with Pet Feeder to select any ship pet you've collected. They'll wander around the area and can be pet for mutual enjoyment. While you acquire multiple ship... And I got kicked off the game. You see, this is actually a feature. Just to make sure you're awake. It likes to check and restart. And put you right back where you were if you're lucky. Lucky I'm lucky. Alright. While you can acquire multiple ship pets, only one can be active at a time. Good boy. Sorry I stole your pet.
I can hardly believe my lamps. Looks like she's feeling much better. And I think she's taken a liking to you.
She did.
Good luck shaking her off you now. Once they're smitten, they try and stick to you like a canid. Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but this'll unlock that old safe in the house. It wasn't mine to begin with, so you're welcome to anything in it.
Why, thank you kindly, ma'am. Yeah. Dung.
I got me my first pet. A little pets. Are you a pet? Come here, be a pet. Come on, be a pet. I want to pet you. We're gonna pet. Pet, pet, pet. No, come on, let me pet it. Alright.
Trooper Silong, you are showing increased levels of agitation. Is something the matter?
My arm feels like it's on fire. I had no sleep last night, and this damn twitching in my shoulder won't stop.
Have you been observing Dr. Tinsley's protocol?
Ain't much protocol aside from drink water and try not to die. Why do you want to know?
This unit is programmed to look after each member of the crew through around-the-clock observation. Empathy is simulated via a selection of subroutines for priority patients.
Well, I'll be damned. Honored to be in your care, Val.
Good job, Val. Keep up the great work. It's pretty out here. Wait. Grab people.
Armed and ready.
Apologies. Emergency protocols are ready.
Was that not an emergency? Felt like one. We are crab people. We are the proud. There you go. What's up, Q-Tick, JB? Hold on, y'all.
Let me...
Another executive training exercise in the books. Another clear winner. Me.
Ain't a contest, Cutshaw.
Lucky for you. Today sure wasn't. No, we're all here because Ormsby thinks we're VP material. But it's obvious who's got the gray matter in this outfit. Take today's activity. Demonstrate market dominance with a corporate logo competitors will see from orbit. The results speak for themselves.
That rubbish pile you cajoled everyone into building? The giant AC?
We work for Auntie's Choice. What's your point?
Well, it's awful convenient that your own initials are...
Okay, on to the fourth activity. This is Albert Cutshaw, sanitation specialist, future big-time VP, signing off.
Loyal subject, la la la.
Yeah?
Hello. How are you, Al? Are you doing tonight?
Yeah.
I'm spectacular according to Regulation 1, 2, 1, 2. Potato.
Potato. It looks like the power is out to your house here. Do you need help? That was an impressive bit of nonsense. Are you feeling alright? Let's go with offering him help.
What I need is potatoes.
Babe, I think I found your brother. Read.
What's he saying? I can't see.
What I need is potatoes. We'll go with that was an impressive bit of nonsense. Are you feeling alright?
I'm just, that sounds correct.
Maybe I could just hit him. I don't have time for this leave conversation. See what I can do to help this guy out anyway, because I'm a kind and generous guy. Attention, loyal subjects of the Protectorate. Due to the incursion and subsequent conflict brought upon Paradise Island by hostile forces, the decision was made to withdraw from this region. Operations from the local substation will cease in 10 days' time. Please note that the building's doors will automatically be disabled in order to deny the building's use to the forces of Auntie's choice. In case there is an emergency that requires access to this domicile, power will need to be restored via the substation. Action should not be undertaken without direct orders from authorized personnel. Oh, I must be getting close. These dead animals must be from there, huh? Okay then.
Not ready. Please try again later.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure Crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Hoo-wee! No! No, 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 no! Get. Son of a bitch. Well. Fuck. Alright. Uno más. I thought I had it, and that mother knucker snuck up on me. I said knucker.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play. Ain't making it easy for us. Watch yourself. Damn yourself. How's he still standing? Almost got it. Don't let up. There. He's down. Hoarding that gravel park for yourself, huh? Ain't no matter. If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's waiting up north for us. Elsewise, we might head back to Fairfield to see about the graft.
Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress. Emergency protocols ready. Resuming hostilities.
Armed and ready. Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
Much better that round, much smarter fighting. I think I was in the zone, I got it completed, and the job is done. Trooper Connolly writing, just want the record to show that me and the boys did not go AWOL. We patrolled the coast as ordered and just happened to find the wreckage of some protectorate outing gone wrong. Couldn't make sense of what they were doing exactly, considering the viscera coating their equipment and whatnot, but figure here might be worth salvaging. I did find me a little friend though, fella that I've dubbed Chompy. He's a baby Crabble, I reckon real cute. But with a little house training, he'd make a fine town mascot back in Fairfield. He does shriek something awful at times. The others think his folks might come a-looking, but I reckon he just saying howdy in his own way. Aw, he's cute, but he's dead. Just like me. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I had testicle difficulties with my other computer. I had to reboot it because I lost view of all the people and stuff on TikTok and the Purple channel. So if you're out there speaking to me, you millions of people who are watching now, it's a possibility I cannot see you because my other computer has been unplugged accidentally by some fool who was quite near it. I won't name names, because it is embarrassing. But soon we will be sailing forth here.
We pulled a good harvest. Doc Tinsley's going to be pleased. But if we could hunt for the other beast before bringing this specimen back to her, I'd be much obliged. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander?
Alright, everything back on track. Oh, this one had poopy bloody diarrhea.
It's a brawl! Let me handle
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Emergency protocol syringes ready.
Ooh, nice. I like how you're going. I seen it. Claws as wide as a fishing trawler. Eyes no smaller than my head, as back as broad as the roof of a house, and white as a bleached bone. I tried to run and grab Claire so she could see it, but fear pinned my feet. Worse, it being long gone by the time I got to her. She insisted it was nothing but the vodka that was heavy on my breath. But I saw what I saw, and I'm more than passing sure that it disappeared into a cave to the south. Tomorrow, when I think the bugger will be asleep, I'm heading down to find it. Best case, I bagged the biggest Scrabble ever seen. Worst case, I get the evidence that I'm not some raving drunk. Either way, the name Patrice Cade Benton is about to be famous. It's probably one of the dead people I picked up down there.
Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate got a difference in opinion. The Protectorate believe they can't be bloodied. We think otherwise. Got something that needs doing, Commander? How personal are we talking? Well, like I said, we were both in the same unit. Me as a combat medic, him as a machine gunner. Everyone in my unit was from Tau Ceti, so we already had that in common. And we served on the front lines,
We're
which
from
made
G
us look
Unit?
out for one another that much more. See, most of us were laborers, and we just got our first real shot at something greater. We wanted to make a name for ourselves.
What's up, Zarin and
what
Frida?
better way to do
What's
that
going on?
than become a hero? Our onboarders promised that if we demonstrated exceptionalism, showed
Hey,
initiative,
somewhere along the line, I got
that we'd
another
get
follower.
promoted quick.
Only 19 left
And
to
our
go to
days of living in
gold.
squalor would be far behind us.
Following would be appreciated. Thank you. What's going on, BMW M3 GTR? You don't think it's odd that Auntie's Choice put their newest employees on the front line? How'd you and Ortiz first meet? You said most of your unit were laborers. What about the rest? That must be why you joined the grafting program.
Of course. If I did my part, proved my worthiness, it paid dividends. Though, none of that holds true if your graft fails and takes you out of service altogether. Reckon Ortiz would have gotten grafted too, had he not missed the cutoff. I'm glad he did. He always thought himself the exception, but this kind of failure is beyond our control. Learned that the hard way. Anyhow, I hope for his sake he stays out of trouble, finds another way to prove himself. Maybe get out when he does, with as many bits as he can carry.
How'd you and Ortiz first
We
meet?
spent a week crouched in the same foxhole under aerial bombardment. Shared water one sip at a time by the end of it. Anyone would have been friends after that. I don't know if I would have made it out alive without him. Maybe I'll tell him that over a beer one day. Praise him in front of the whole saloon. Law knows he's got a thing for heroics.
I'm glad you two survived. How did the rest of the unit fare?
Better than I'd feared. Only had to bury 2 troopers and amputate 5 limbs. I'm thankful every day that the Protectorate can't aim for shit.
Made it sound like Ortiz saved you. How?
He kept me clear-headed. Every so often there'd be a lull in the bombardments and I'd hear voices all across the field, calling out for aid, for Mama, for death. Almost got my head clean taken off when I tried to scramble out of the foxhole the first night. I heard a call for help and moved on instinct. Damn foolish of me, really. Ortiz told me not to panic, to wait till he could provide cover. to just shout first aid instructions where I could. It was too valuable to fall in battle, he said. It was a rough few nights at first, knowing I couldn't help folk who needed it. And the reward for that torment was my life.
I'm glad he looked out for you.
I appreciate that, Commander. In any case, I'm only standing here because of a damn fine soldier who became my friend. I'll carry that knowledge always.
That's something else I want to
Fine
talk
by me?
about. What if Doc can't do the work, but you like working under and yeah.
Then I keep pushing forward till I can't anymore. You didn't see me when I first got out of surgery and came to Paradise Island. The fact that you and I met at all, but suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, then maybe it's my time to go. You can only cheat death so many times. You know that as well as I do.
Mm-hmm. What about the doctor who gave you that first graft? You must really admire Doc Tinsley. Why did you come all the way to Paradise Island? Couldn't you have stayed put? I don't intend to lay down and die.
Oh, I couldn't even tell you who that doctor was or where they're stationed. Grafting was a procedure in its infancy, see? So corporate like to keep things hush-hush. Can't say I like the thought of it. Could have been cut open in the middle of a cave for all I know. I'd rather not dwell on those moments, if it's all the same to you.
I'll be off then.
What matters is the here and now.
Shut up. I said shut up. Piggies. 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 I think that's the end of the line for me, yeah? What's up, Seth? Skills, S.A. Lopez, ¿qué pasó? Right. What's up, bro? How is it? Hey, what's up, Lydia, man? How you doing, man, if you're still there? Just noticed your message up there. It is going, sir. It is going. It is hump day, so we're halfway through the damn week. 2 more days till 2 minutes of freedom. How you been doing, brother? If you are still there, of course, respectively speaking. Tonight, I've been given Borderlands 4 a rest for a few days. I've been playing Outer Worlds 2. The new Obsidian game, the people that made New Vegas for Fallout. Pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it quite a bit now that I'm getting a hang of it. Hell yeah, man. No joke. It has been 1 month of a week.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again.
Oh,
The
yeah.
material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. We only acquired one grafting part, so I think that'll have to do. Unless you want to help me hunt down the other creature?
Can I do one at a time? Alright, fine. We'll go get the other creature first.
Wise. It's always better to have options. I'll be here when you're ready.
Whatever, Grammy. Let's go. So if we're gonna head that way, might as well come here first. Do these missions. Find Charlton. Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's go here first. So what you been up to, my friend?
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreated locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficiency in defense against seizure.
You have the gratitude of everybody in this school, especially me.
Outsider, you have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you.
Question before I go. What would it take for you to let your people leave to Fairfield?
Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse.
What do you imagine your subjects think about your chances here?
When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will return with time and group effort. I have the aid of key pillars of our community.
I haven't played
Several
that game
persons
yet,
of
dude. I've
note
heard a
and
lot
good
about it.
character who stand with and
7
by
days to
me.
die, right?
And our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers. But I know you've got more to do than listen to me natter on about the state of Westport.
That's
Vox
like
Relay
a-
is your main concern now.
It's like a survival
Farewell now.
horror, right? You can build bases and stuff like that in that game or something like that.
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the protector.
Oh, requisition.
As the perfect ecosystem. Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. However, I may offer initiating.
Ooh, that's expensive. I'll wait to see if I can find one of those. Fuck that.
Natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. Govern it.
You have the gratitude of everybody in Westport.
And your
especially
mama.
me.
The paradigm, a meticulous.
Yeah, I remember that. Alright, cool, cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to play that game, dude. It sounded pretty cool. Used to play Ark Survival Evolved quite a bit. I love the survival games. And base builder games. Some of my favorite things to do. Oh yeah, Ark was real fun. You ever played it at all? I don't know if I can make that jump. I don't know if it's gonna be. Oop. Oh, I did. I did. I made it. So do you. Extra primer port. Nice. Take that too. Oh yeah. It's pretty cool. My favorite map on there was they have like a shitload of maps on there, but my favorite map on the old one was Ragnarok. I've played a little bit of the new Ark that came out, the Survival Ascended or something like that, or Ascension, and it was alright. It was pretty cool. They're still coming out with new maps and dinos for that one. But Wildcard is I think they're just squeezing the money out of that game now. Selling a bunch of skins and stuff. And not really improving gameplay at all, in my opinion. I can't say much, dude. I just spent like 6,000 plus hours on Ark. It did have me hooked for quite a while. I have not, but I've heard a ton of good things, and I signed up for. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I signed up again for the stupid Xbox subscription. Which, after I beat this game and play Ark Raiders for a bit, I will probably be getting rid of, because it is way too expensive now. But I did want to play this, and I didn't want to pay $80 for the full game. Yeah, Ark Raiders is definitely on Game Pass. I was also playing Indiana Jones on there, which if you haven't played, dude, that game is fun. And I got real far, but then I stopped paying for Xbox because they raised it to like $30 a month for the one I wanted. I don't like installing games, I like playing cloud-based games. Okay, well now that I'm over here, why don't we turn on that. But yeah, it looks fun as hell. It's I hear it's one of those grab and collection games, and then they pull you out like Helldivers. Used to play Helldivers a lot, or Helldivers 2. That game was fun as hell as well. Ain't that swell? They didn't smell. Alright. Prolific rapper over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You already making money hand over fist. Let me get $20 a month, bro. Just 20 bucks. I was willing to pay that, no problem.
Yeah.
Put you up there. This game? Because, yeah, those Krabbles kind of look like those brain bugs. This one game. Let's see if I get myself killed. Let's go. Running out of ammo in this thing.
You know how Sentinels are.
Oh, road raggy.
Their ties with traitors and instigators.
Oh, Helldivers? Yeah. That was a pretty fun game. Here we go. Fuck it. Hi, sir. Shit, I messed up.
Apologies. Emergency protocols are ready.
I wonder if I could have snuck in here and did. Oh, that was nice. Thanks. That was a cool little cutscene. I thought that was me for a moment. But those Krabbles, those little crab things I was killing, they remind me of those brain bugs. The one that stuck the spike into Doogie Howser's head at the end. Neil Patrick Harris, I mean. He'll always be Doogie to me. Alright. Hey, you in there! Let me in. I am trespassing.
Back again. Thought we were done for now.
Oh, okay. What's up, G?
Break as many fingers as pleases you. Still won't change my tune.
I don't know who you think you're talking to.
Who are you?
Zebulon sends his regards.
I remember all my oppressors.
Zebulon sends his regards. I've already conveyed them to your guards violently. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Wait, who are you? I'm certain I haven't seen you before. I remember all my oppressors.
Thought I was hearing things earlier. But I know no one by that name.
Oh, yeah? I could give you his call sign. Wait, shit. Only Niles knows it. Ah, damn it. Sure you do. He's the one who came up here with this entire plan and asked me to free you. You already figured out I'm not a protectorate. Why else would I be here if not to help you? Sure you do. We'll go with number 2.
As I said, that name means nothing to me. My friends and I operated alone. Plier to seats elsewhere.
Ought to fetch Niles. He's got the call sign. Should be enough to buy her trust.
You know what? This is some bull caca. Can I switch out my...
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purpleberry crunch right now. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Do I have to go all the way back to the ship to get his ass? Hold on. I have to look something up real quick. Right, I had to get all my stream set up, so I don't have a computer. And I haven't figured out how to get everything set up right by the mobile. Oh, yeah, it took me forever to figure it out, dude. But I have like a laptop and a desktop, and I play the games usually streaming on my laptop. And I have OBS Studio running like Twitch and YouTube, and then I have TikTok Studio running on there as well. Usually lags my games out. That's why I hate playing installed games, dude. It really eats up a lot of freaking bandwidth. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the ship, I guess. Oh yeah, I need to look something up. Can a brother switch out companions without going back to the ship? Outer Worlds DOS. No, son of a bitch. Alright. Okay, let's head back to the ship. Those people come back though while I'm gone, I'm gonna be very upset. Alright, where's my ship? My sheep? It's right here, I believe. It's gonna be a long ass trek back. There's no way to teleport here. Alright, fine. A pain in the ass. Yeah, it's what I've always gone with are the MSI's laptops, and I always eBay. My last 2-3 laptops have been MSI from eBay. You can find them at a regular decent price. Just if you buy on there, make sure to check the buyer's what do you call it, accuracy or whatever, or how he's judged. I'll make sure that he's been on there for at least a year. And he's got at least like a 90-something approval rate. I did one time buy one, and the dude freaking totally scammed me, man. He, luckily though, eBay has this money back guarantee, so if you get scammed, it's like you get your money back right away. But you can usually find a decent one for $300 or $400. I think I only paid like $400 for the one I'm using now. Right. eBay's okay, you just gotta be careful who you're buying from. Always vet the sellers. I must have taken a wrong turn now. What's going on here? Yeah. Walmart's good.
Honestly, if you use GeForce Now, which is what I use mainly, it like it plays most of the games. It like pulls from Epic, Steam, Xbox. Like I have the Xbox, but I'm playing this on GeForce Now because I have Xbox. Everything runs better in the cloud. The only thing that sucks about it, if you're into modding, you really can't mod shit. There we go. I used to love modding the hell out of my Fallout games. That was fun to mod. I mod Fallout 76 still. I play that on the base installed, but it's only quality of life mods, nothing game breaking. Let's take the brother. Let's go, man. Let's go help your friends, dudes. Guess I have to come all the way back here.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you.
Nope.
Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
You know what? Since I fast traveled without lowering that elevator, I sure hope there's a way to get that elevator back down to the ground. Things you think about after you do things. Oh, it's not that difficult, dude. It's if you download Vortex, and then you just download from website and click auto install. I never install a mod that you actually have to open folders and install stuff on. It's super easy, dude. I thought it was complicated as hell too, but once I started using it, it's just click, click, and it's installed. That Vortex app installs the mods for you. Now I think even Fallout 4 has its own creator engine. You can actually just install the mods from the game, I think. But not if you're, well, if you're streaming, yeah, you can do that in Fallout 4 because they added it to the game. Just like sort of other game that Bethesda came out with, the space game that everybody hated. I enjoyed it. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, the graphics are really cool. I really like the detail they put in the face this time around. They don't look all freaking creepy like the other Fallout games. Look more lively and animated. Oh, good. Sorry about that. You are with me, right, bro? Alright, cool. Go. And good, y'all are still dead. Just the way I like it.
Where were those caged people at? There.
You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
They
We're
did.
not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you?
No, man, that's
Wait,
creepy to me
you're
too.
Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What do you mean too late? Where are the others? Sorry, I came as quickly as I could. I did not. I took forever to get here. I need to take care of something else. Be right back. Where are the others?
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
I was wondering why he looked like shit. Zebulon mentioned he needed a cipher. Can I get that from you?
The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Now we need to find a way to get you out of here.
Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
Alright. It's usually best practice to blow up ships you're not on board.
I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Niles, you're an engineer. What you think?
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how
Right,
relentless
Chief?
the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
I think letting Adro aboard with the Sentinel is the safest option. Sabotage the transport, Niles. I just came here for the cipher. I can care less what happens to you. We'll go with number one.
Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long.
Damn, that was quick, bro.
Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around.
I think I know
say
why
won't forget how you
Zebulon
helped
liked
me,
having
but,
him around,
well,
too.
You know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it.
If more people were as brave as you were, Protector would already be history.
The bravest thing I ever did was start thinking for myself. Everything else after that's been easy.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise. And thank you both, again.
Thank you for your service. Alright, be right back. DoorDash just dropped something off.
Alright, time for some ASMR. Chicharrones.
Give Zeb my best. Hope he enjoys the light show.
Look, it's free. You can run. Sorry to steal all your friends' stuff. Pickpocket. Right before she's about to die. What an asshole. I'll stay in there with her. What? Box relay.
Registering a decrease in air quality due to decomposing protectorate bodies. Shallow breaths are recommended.
Oh yeah?
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh, even my damned hammer turns against me. Blazes, that stings.
The Earth Directorate found no flaw in me. You just have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You'll occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. Warning, this flaw significantly changes the experience while in settlements. Not advised for players looking for a relaxing experience in towns. You'll occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. I guess you steal things automatically from towns and get busted is my guess, which is why that's bad. So I'm gonna say, once again, no. I don't like having flaws. Perfectly fine without flaws? No. Too late. Maybe next time. Or just saw your message.
Oh, Commander. Might be we ourselves a way in that avoids all the muster and bluster.
hunting rabbit. Oh, no, they don't see me.
Engaging.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, yeah. No. I have to be much more careful. I don't think I'm ready to come in here just yet. That dude just one-shot me. Maybe.
Sentry First Class Kinoshita has been henceforth relieved of his duties, his responsibilities, and obligations.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's cool.
His responsibilities and obligations shall be honorably accepted by Sentry Second Class Cabral. Please join me in congratulating all. Under no circumstances is it permitted to partake in the
Engaging combat. Standing by with life support.
no target.
There's cannons right there. Nah, okay. I need to come back to this place later. I tried.
Disorder leads to dishonor.
Forgot where this dude's brother was at. Does that belong? There it is. All right.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, societies were constantly out of balance.
Yeah. I think they're way too high a level. I'm gonna get some better gear and level up my companions more before I get there.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport?
Well, that was your last teammate.
What in the blazes was that?
We have some good news and we got some bad news. That was, oh, that little explosion, that was all Niles' handiwork. It's called sabotage, obviously. You have bad news about your team.
What do you mean? All of them?
Your team was dead before we arrived, and Audra sacrificed herself to blow up the ship.
And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses.
Don't yell at Niles. Yeah, he tried to reason with her. I thought she knew the risk. This can't be coming as that much of a surprise. What's done is done. Be thankful we got the cipher from her. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say don't yell at Niles.
You're right.
Right.
I apologize. Audra was never one for half measures. I know all too well how stubborn she can be. Still, her loss will be felt. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end?
See.
I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
Go do
I
it
hope you
already.
will forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just glad we could help out.
I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Good luck, Zebulon. We'll be ready when you need us. So what now,
No
bro?
offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration.
To recalibrate these.
Need something, Commander?
What about this merger between Anticleos and
It
Spacer's
was
Choice?
less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Anti-Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
All right. We'll talk more later.
Just need to pack my things and I'll depart. That's not to stay in any one location for too long.
Alrighty. Apparently I've been streaming a little bit over 3 hours now, and it is now 12:20 a.m. 2 more days to go in the week. Boyos and Goyos, Lithium, appreciate you stopping by. Keeping me company, man. Nobody ever talks to me on my streams. I'm a sad monkey. Anyway, see y'all on Thursday. 2 days to Friday. 1 week from Thanksgiving. And 2.5 weeks till I am traveling to New Mexico from Texas. 18-hour drive. Should be fun. Anywho, Nanu. See y'all in the funny papers. That is Lithium.